Hey there, it's Delilah. I don't have a quirky intro for today's video because any impression that I could do of who we're going to be talking about would scare everybody to click the off immediately. Today, we are going to be talking about Disney adults. Specifically, this one Disney adult on TikTok who has been blowing up recently for her... is there a stronger word than obsession? If there's a stronger word than obsession, that for Peter Pan character that works at Disneyland, and she posted a video interacting with him, and a lot of people took notice of, you know, certain body language and whatnot of like, lady, you're scary and he looks uncomfortable as fuck and don't do this, you're grown as what are you doing? And so I just wanted to cover the meme that's been going viral and also the backstory behind it and like more to do with her and her extensive history with Peter Pan that I think some people don't know about because it gets scary. It gets scary. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Let's get into it. Yo, but before we get into it, if you're not subscribed already, I'd really appreciate if you did so. Nobody asked me to film this video. I do what I want on this channel though. I spend so darn much time on my phone and I just make nonsense videos that people don't ask for. So if you wanted to support my nonsense, I would appreciate it, because I do worry every once in a while when people will give me requests for like certain topics and I'm like, how about we talk about the Disneyland adult that's obsessed with Peter Pan? And everyone's like, Delilah, nobody wants that. So I'd really appreciate if you supported me and subscribed. While you're at it, you can like this video, you can hype this video. That's a new feature. It helps small channels push them in the algorithm. I would really appreciate that, guys. We're getting so close to 300,000. Alrighty, now let's get into it. Okay, if you guys are unfamiliar, there has been this viral video going around on TikTok from this TikTok account, Baby Tony99. She's a Disney adult. If you don't know, a Disney adult is like I'll just show y'all this. The Disney adult starter pack. Mickey ears to match every outfit, multiple Disney tattoos, villains or princesses, Disney gear head to toe, favorite character based on their own personality, encyclopedia of Disney facts, multiple yearly trips to the park regardless of where they live. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then the top comment says big gums. like teeth. And everybody's agreeing, so I guess big gums is a part of the Disney adult prerequisite. Good to know, good to know. I wonder if I can find some like memes that encapsulate it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Peter Pan! I fucking love you so much!
Is that Joe
Hi there, welcome to Neverland.
I want you to know, you're way more attractive than the other Peter Pans that I've seen around this park today. God, you are just so... handsome.
Thanks, I guess.
Can I blow a raspberry in your ass?
Okay. That doesn't, I don't think that's a good meme to show. What's this?
Honestly, I had to be a Disney adult because look at these gums.
Yo, wait, I didn't even plan that. Is that a thing? Is that an actual known thing that like if you have big gums, you're a Disney adult? What the fuck? Okay.
It was either that or military wife, and it'll be a whole day before I come one of those. So, have a magical day.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on to today's Disney adult. Like I was saying, what's her name? Baby Tony99, who posted a video at Disneyland going up to Peter Pan. Disneyland has, you know, a bunch of actors and actresses walking around the park dressed as Disney characters, and they'll take pictures of people, etc. So she's going up to Peter Pan and giving him a little gift, and being very intense, like I was saying, being very intense, about her feelings for this child character, Loki, which, we'll get into that, I guess. And this video, mind you, got, at the point of filming this video, it is sitting at 26 million views. So this is a doozy, guys. If you haven't seen this, you're in for a treat. But just, let's take a look-see. I'll try to let it play through. Bye. Bye. What? Sorry.
I'll try to let it
playthrough.
I know I said I wasn't going to pause it too much, and I paused it after the first word, but just knowing the context of this video, the fact that he turns around and goes,
What?
like, he knows this woman, he's familiar with her, and we're going to look at her account. He's familiar with her. Is he ever? Right, so this isn't like her first time meeting Peter Pan, bringing him something cute. This is like, no, this woman is actually at Disneyland every single fucking day harassing this person. Okay, yeah.
Whoa! Where did you get this?
But obviously this is his job. He needs to be nice.
I did it.
I made it.
This is really nice.
Thanks.
What am I supposed to do with it?
I wanted to take a picture of you with it.
Okay.
Okay, another thing that I'm gonna point out is that he is in the beginning kind of under the impression that she's giving that to him, that it's a gift for him, but it turns out she only gave it to him for him to take a picture with, and I just think that's really fun. Because why would you give this is such a gift thing, but it's like, no, I solely just brought it for you to take a picture with it, and then I'm taking it with me.
You guys look just like each other. If you were a duck.
Hey! Oh, if I was a duck?
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
So would your duck quack or would it crow?
Oh, it would definitely crow.
So he's being silly, going along with it, of course. At this point, I will say, at the impression of this video, I'm gonna try to give it the benefit of the doubt as much as I can. So far, this interaction is okay.
It's not as good as me, though.
No.
What? So why are you looking at me like that?
His job is to be nice and be charismatic and be friendly and be whatever, and just, I don't know. For me, I am trying to give the benefit of the doubt, but what are you looking at me like that for? It's so, I don't even want to know what she was what face she was giving him behind the camera. I don't know.
Alright, I'll take the
No, it's for me, though. Did you give it to me?
I'll take a picture of you with it.
Oh, but it's not me. It's not for me, though.
Do you want one?
See, the whole point. Oh, it's so awkward. He literally thought he was oh wait, you're not giving this to me? You just wanted me to post with it for a picture? Okay.
If you want it back, you could have just said so.
You can have it. I can make another one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You're sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, can I get it on video that I gave it to you?
Is this not necessary? This man is clocked in. Good thing he's getting paid for this, but also just let him interact with the kids. I don't know. Also, I'm just realizing this tree is a perfect square.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Okay, so this is her. This is Tony, I'm assuming, as her username states, baby Tony. And this is her getting a video of her giving the gift to Peter Pan. I don't know why she needs this on video. Maybe to watch over and over again. Send it to her parents, post it on Facebook, make wedding invitations with. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm only going hard on her right now because I have additional context that you guys don't have. Because yes, on my first watch of this video, I was like, oh, you guys are being dramatic. You guys are being really harsh. There's a chance she just maybe doesn't read social cues the best or whatever, you know what I mean? On first watch, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Now I very much do have additional context that you guys don't have, so I am I'll make some jokes, okay? Sue me.
Boy.
Okay, I did watch a body language analysis person analyze the fact that he is pinned against the wall, holding on to the fucking wall behind him. I could not get any closer to the wall unless he were to defy physics and sink into the wall behind him, pinned to the fucking wall. That's pretty rough. I was given the benefit of the doubt in the beginning of watching this video. Once I got to this point in the video, I was like, oh, he is not fucking with it.
Whoa, it's just like you.
It looks like you.
Oh, yeah. This is great. What am I supposed to do with it? Okay. Is that what you wanted?
He did fine. I don't know why they're laughing at him so much. I think she just like has a crush and is laughing for that reason. But it just makes it so awkward. Like, what do you want from this guy?
Now what?
Now you're gonna take a picture with her.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, just giving this man the most like this. Like, let him clock out. I think his lunch break is overdue. Let him clock out.
Take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna name it though?
How do I take care of it?
We have to feed it twice a day.
Was finally able to step away from her. Think about this. He was standing right here, and she was like right there. The goal was for them to be this fucking close to each other, but he finally got a chance to like back away because she's like been inching closer to him.
I have an idea.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, Peter.
It's perfection.
This is really nice. Thanks for making this for me. Even though it wasn't originally for me.
You can have.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He does not want it. He keeps giving her the chance to take it back.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's for you.
Oh no. I can make them.
I have a lot of things, he said.
Oh, that's me now.
Oh.
What is?
What
do I get?
Oh, you want another prize? You still have the
Another
lead?
prize?
I really do actually.
Are you? Does she have the lead?
No, she really does.
You weren't even there.
I saw the video.
So pre-context, I suppose he gave her a leaf. But she wants another gift from him. Because, like I said, this isn't their first time interacting. She's at this fucking Disneyland every single day, just to see Peter fucking Pan.
Every night at dinner, I'll be there. Every birthday party, I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there.
And so he gave her a leaf. Such a like picking up a piece of trash from the ground, giving it to her type ass gift. But she's back on a different day. She's like, I want something else from you in exchange for this duck that I just gave you. So that's what they're talking about now.
Oh, you see a gift to me. Let's find you something different then. What else do you like besides leaves?
I could give you this cigarette butt I found on the ground. I could give you this legal documentation of stating that you can't get within 100 feet of me. I can like, what do you want other than a leaf?
Want some tea? That's a duck? That's not a duck.
What is it? What do you think it is? It's a chick. So you lied to me.
I did see one comment that was like he ran to the Mad Hatter and Alice to try to get an escape. He really did beeline for them. Yeah.
Made you a duck. I'm sorry.
It's too small. Ducks have necks. This is a chick. Yeah, they're little tiny.
It quacks. Look. Quack, 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 quack.
Now. Why is it my hat on?
I can breathe in it.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
I'll bring you one.
Look at you make hats.
Does she need one with a
I'm a hatter. You're a
They're having banter because he's like, why isn't it wearing my hat? It's wearing Peter Pan's hat. I want a duck. He's just banter.
hatter. We're in competition. You win.
I think you made him jealous. I've never seen him jealous before.
Okay, he's getting a gift for her. Piece of
A wood chip.
a wood chip. Oh my god! I hear the wedding bells. Oh my gosh! Cheers to the happy couple. A wood chip. That is, and they say chivalry is dead. No, not at Disneyland. Not as far as I'm concerned.
I love it. I've always wanted.
No, I'll give you something else.
Okay. Do I still keep this?
Yeah, you can keep it.
This is the part where I was like, okay, maybe he's not that thrown off by her. Maybe he doesn't dislike her as much as a bunch of people are headcanoning, because he did say, he was like, no, I'll give you something else, meaning like they are going to hang out for longer. So, initial impressions is not that like she's absolutely harassing this man. You know what I mean? Like first impressions, because it's like, I will give a bit of the benefit of the doubt that, you know, he's like, okay, I'll get you another gift, like come, like, you know what I mean? Like he could have cut off the interaction then and there, but he didn't. Not to like victim blame, I guess, but like at this point, I can give the benefit of the doubt.
No. You can have a bigger
What's he?
wood chip.
Oh, and he gave her a bigger wood chip. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. He clearly wants her.
Yay.
Where'd the other one go?
It's in my pocket.
Okay. See the bigger one?
Bruh, the fact that she's keeping, like he asked her, he was like, did you still keep the leaf that I gave you? And she was like, yes, I have it on my nightstand. Like the fact that she genuinely has a collection of just random shit that this man has given her. Oh, and then here's my Peter Pan shrine. I have a lock of his hair. I have a wood chip, the bigger wood chip he gave me, a leaf, an empty jewel pot he found on the ground, strawberry banana, my favorite flavor. Like, I guess my point right now is I can laugh a little bit about her very obvious crush on him and kind of his signs of being like, oh, he's giving her more.
Lizard. I'll give you this. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, you can.
This is my favorite.
A
You
stick?
like this one?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, now what? You have your prizes. I have my prize.
Now we'll see you next week, right?
Every week. Every week. Now we'll see you next week, right?
And then
Oh, he's giving her more.
Lizard. I'll give you this. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, you can.
This is my favorite.
A
You
stick?
like this one?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, now what? You have your prizes. I have my prize.
Now we'll see you next week, right?
Every week. Every week. Now we'll see you next week, right? Mm-hmm.
Cross my heart as a lost boy honor. I will take care of my duck/chick.
Sounds great. Thank you. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
We love you.
I know.
I know. We love you. I know. Oh, God.
We love you.
I know. See you later.
Okay, sounds great.
The fact that the friend is walking away and she's still standing there. And she's still standing there. Like what? What? Are you gonna kiss Peter Pan? Are you gonna kiss Peter Pan on the clock at fucking Disneyland? No, you're not. I'm uncomfortable now. I was going really easy on her up until this point. I hate this part of the video. I will be. I want to cry. I hate this part of the video. Oh my god, I'm actually crying. The fact that she's just standing there looking at him, like, I genuinely think she's like expecting a kiss from this man. I'm being serious. Is that not what her body language is giving? Like, I don't know. Watch that again.
Well, now what? You have your prizes. I have my prize.
Now we'll see you next week, right?
Cross my heart. as a
Just
lost boy
standing
honor.
there.
I will take care of my duck/chick.
Sounds great. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Camera person
We love
starts
you.
walking
I know.
away.
See you later.
Okay, sounds great.
Walking away.
Thanks for the prize.
Still standing there.
See you
And then she
later.
finally
See ya.
leaves.
Bye.
I don't know. I didn't like. But anyways, let's take a look at the comments because this is where it just, y'all, let's just look. Okay, we have top comment. I know he went on a cigarette break after this. I want a cigarette break after this. Oh my god. Holy shit. 1.4 million likes on that comment, by the way. I'd have to be addicted to every substance on earth to survive working as a Disney actor. Every time he sees her coming, what is this photo? Is that AI? Is that an actual photo? That's really funny if that's an actual photo. I can't fucking tell the difference between real shit and AI anymore. Someone posted that it's like when men think that strippers love them. Wait, guys, that's really accurate. Oh my god, why do I have goosebumps? I don't know. This happens all the time in these videos. I like cringe so hard. My body has like a fight or flight reaction. I get goosebumps all over my body. I don't know. But that's really true. That's really true. Somebody commented, imagine he's being actively ghosted while you're doing this. That's so true too. I remember when I was working in customer service, bro, I was a cashier. I would be up on till, like, actively going through a breakup, like, please, just let me get through this shift. Next thing you know, I'm getting screamed at by some random fucking Karen for the fact that we don't have enough gluten-free items for her preference. Like, what do Disney park actors get paid? $20 to $29 an hour, depending heavily on the specific resort location. California versus Florida. I don't know which Disney this is. I'm gonna find where they live. Okay, now I sound fucking creepy. Okay, Florida. She lives in Florida. This is Disneyland, Florida. I know because I had to go to the website in her bio where she says that she's from Orlando, Florida, where she sells Mickey Mouse ears and hacks my fucking computer. But no, she sells Disney adult merch. Definitely not my first visit. That's awesome. Add all of them to my cart right now. That's so cool. I need that so bad. Definitely not my first visit. Sick. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. He's from Florida, which means he gets paid roughly $20 to $25 an hour. What's minimum wage in Florida? Oh, apparently it's only $15. Florida's minimum wage. Okay, so I guess 20, 21 to whatever the shit. That's not that bad. He's making more than minimum wage, at least, I suppose. I think he probably needs some, like, hazard pay, though. Because this feels unsafe at a certain point. Let me read a couple more comments. And then I want to show you guys some more of the TikToks that she's posted because her account is actually insane. What else are people saying? Yeah, somebody commented this fucking photo and said, got it pinned against the wall, bro. Literally! That was the worst part for me. That and her, like, staring at him at the very end as if she was, like, expecting a kiss or something. But this part is so bad. And then he eventually, like, backs up all the way over here because she just kept inching closer to him. I am uncomfortable. I'm dead as fuck. He's so tired of her. I remember noticing that when we watched it. Okay, that's enough for the comments for now. Wait, someone said, why is no one talking about the fact that the duck wasn't made for him? Like, you were just gonna have him take a picture with it and take it back? That's weird. No, literally, I was like, why is everyone hating she made him a gift? That's so cute. And then I was like, oh. Disney adults are very weird. Let the kids enjoy the characters and step aside. Geez. Okay, here's my take. I think as an adult, you're allowed to enjoy, and I think more adults should feel comfortable enjoying kid-like stuff, you know, because, like, nostalgia factor, right? There shouldn't be any shame in that. I don't like the argument of, like, oh, pushing whatever, by the way, or, like, blah 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 years old, by the way, when an adult likes like a kid-like thing, because for a lot of people it is just like a nostalgia factor of it. So I think going to Disneyland as an adult, that's so chill. However,
So why are you looking at me like that?
when you take a look at her account, it's a little bit more than just simply enjoying Disney because of the nostalgia factor. We're still going.
2 hours later.
Still going. Is this all the same guy? I think that's a different Peter Pan. This is 2020! This is 6 years ago with a different Peter Pan. That's when it's like, okay, Hope, is you rich as fuck? How do you afford that? To go every single week to Disneyland for 6 fucking years. Okay, wait. Disneyland Florida price? Oh, you can get an annual pass. 1,600 annual price. Okay, that's not horrible. I mean, I wouldn't pay almost $2,000. That's definitely expensive, but it's not as bad as I thought because that's for the entire year. That equals to like was 2K divided by 12. I'm typing it into a calculator. I'm stupid. $166 a month. I guess some people spend that amount a month on like hobbies. It's a fortunate amount to spend on hobbies a month, but yeah, I guess some people do it. That's like my car insurance. So if I gave up my car, then I could do that too. It's so worth it. It's so worth it to see my Peter Pan. Okay, let's watch a couple more on her account before getting into the memes and then getting into the kind of bomb that I have to drop on you guys because this actually is a little bit horrifying, but let's just watch a couple more of the videos first. 9 weeks ago, ...
Make anything for me?
I didn't know you were going to feature.
I want, how about a dinosaur?
Is this a different Peter Pan?
A green dinosaur? Like a dino chicken nugget?
Yeah!
I can do that, I can do it.
You will do it?
Next Tuesday.
High five. Oh, yeah. Pinky promise.
Somebody commented saying he's better at getting away than the other guy. Okay.
You promised.
Promise.
Okay, good.
Green chicken nugget dinosaur.
Yes!
I'll make it for you.
Bye.
Oh, so I've been carrying around.
Alrighty. I guess he wanted something from her and then just bye runs away.
Bye.
Good on him. Oh wait, this is with the same guy.
No. What? So why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you looking at me like that? Let me watch that.
You're already dressed like pumpkins?
Yeah, it's Summerween.
That's not a real thing.
And we love Halloween so much that we celebrate it twice a year.
But if you celebrate it all the time, it's not special.
You should try it.
No.
Think about this. Like, okay, carving pumpkins, but instead you carve watermelon.
Why would you do that?
It's fun. You need 2 things a year. So
Two
just one.
Halloweens?
Yeah.
Why?
It's fun.
No. What?
You celebrate it all the time. It's not special, he says as you visit him for the 4th time this week, and the light slowly leaves his eyes. Oh, God. Okay, let me show you some of the memes and some of the shit that people have been posting about this. Oh, we have Mitzi first.
Hello guys! You will not believe what just happened today. So if you haven't been able to tell already, I booked Peter Pan at Disneyland. There's been like no Peter Pan actors at Disney World recently. A lot of them have been quitting for some reason, so I answered one of the casting calls and I said, me, I would love to come in and work for you guys. And they called me up right away. I didn't even have to audition. They said, come in today. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Here's before my Peter Pan shift and after my shift. Yep. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming back tomorrow. I'm exhausted. I didn't know I would be. Yeah.
Somebody said they need a Peter Pan support group.
Bruh.
Okay, what else do we have?
You're already dressed like pumpkins?
Yeah, it's Summerween.
That's not a real thing.
And we love Halloween so much that we celebrate it twice a year.
But if you celebrate it all the time, it's not special.
You should try it.
No. You're already dressed like pumpkins?
No.
Yeah. You should try it.
Wait. Who I think would be a victim of the One Wish Willow. Oh, that's Yeah. Okay, wait. We have someone actually talking about it, like breaking it down. Guys, I have some big things to get to. Just let me get through a couple of these.
So he actually breaks character several times in that video. He does.
Okay.
And his true body language comes through.
Right.
I don't know if you are aware of that and are able to spot it. You see,
she's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies. Wait, somebody commented on that. Somebody said, why are you speaking like an anime villain that succeeded in their plan? You seem too intense in your examination of this. Yeah, she's kind of freaking me out a little bit. But okay, maybe she has some good points.
Studied theater in college. That's what my bachelor's is in.
Oh,
That's
her bachelor's is in theater. Okay, I understand. No offense. I get it, though. I understand.
I interned at Disney World because if you want to see the most well-oiled, or one of the biggest, and actually no, the biggest and most well-oiled machine in entertainment, it would be Disney World. And that's why I interned there in college. But yes, he absolutely breaks his character. And he's pretty good at going right back in and masking it. But he absolutely breaks character.
Okay, are you going to elaborate? You're freaking me out.
You can spot the moments when he does. They're there.
Oh, I know.
But understanding when an actor breaks character, it can be subtle, it can be deliberate, or it can be really, really obvious. I wonder if you're able to spot it. But he definitely breaks character. And his true emotions come out. And they don't have to be big emotions, but they come out. And his body shows what he's feeling. And it can be for a split second, but it's there. So yeah. I'm a little surprised you aren't able to
I'm
spot.
so... You gave us nothing. You gave us nothing. I thought this was an explanation. She gave us fucking nothing. She's just freaking me the hell out. I'm more freaked out by her than anything we've looked at today. Why is she speaking like this? He absolutely breaks character. Surprised you're not able to spot it. Must just be my eye for theater. Noticing the subtle ways. Like, oh, stop it. Freaking me out. Freaking me out. What else do we have?
I think a lot of people underestimate how strange Disney adults can actually be, because watching that video of the girl giving that bird to Peter Pan visibly made me uncomfortable. Like, I couldn't even watch the full clip. I kept thinking to myself, why is this video still going? Like, people that work at Disney get trapped into these interactions with these fully blown adults, barely making a livable wage. It's actually crazy what they deal with versus what they get paid. You could see him slinking away from her each time. There was a child that...
it is kind of brutal to think about. That video is 5 minutes, right? So many cuts in the video. And cuts in between, like, it would be like them somewhere and then it'd be a cut and they've walked somewhere else. So that full interaction was definitely like anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes, genuinely.
By that clearly wanted to interact with him, but couldn't because the adult was still having a full-blown conversation with someone.
Wait, I didn't see that. There was a kid that walked by and wanted to talk to him. Okay, wait, I'll put a clip of that if I'll go back and see if I can find that.
Everyone that was watching didn't look like they wanted to be in that same conversation. Learning to read the room is such an important skill to have, because sometimes you have to know when enough is enough. And then my thing is, Peter Pan is also mechanically a child forever. So like having a fixation on him is especially strange.
I won't go that far. I have seen some, like, I am trying to not go too hard on her. A lot of people do mention like she could possibly have autism or something like that, and we don't know. So my whole thing is like, yeah, I'll like poke and make fun and engage in the memes and stuff, but I'm not gonna be like, you're a pedophile because technically he's a child character. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I won't go that far. I get why people are going that far, but I won't go that far, if that makes sense. I will also say that somebody has made a petition To get her banned, it has, whoa, 2 whole signatures, guys. Not everybody at once. Damn. Let me see the link. What are we at now? Yo. 1,038 signatures. Getting up there. Jeez. Oh, we have a whole, I'm not going to sign it. I'm not going to sign the petition. Okay. I think it has gotten big enough that somebody should address it. I'm not going to sign the petition. We have a whole excerpt about it. Petition to Disneyland Resort address repeated harassment of cast members. We are asking Disneyland Resort to take action regarding repeated and inappropriate behavior by a guest towards the cast portraying Peter Pan. The guest Christina Tony Carrillo, who uses the name Baby Tony99 on TikTok and Instagram, has repeatedly sought out the same cast member, initiated unwanted physical contact, including hugging and attempts to kiss him. I haven't seen any attempts to kiss him, and continued pursuing interactions with him across multiple visits. This is not simply enthusiastic character interaction. Repeatedly pursuing a specific cast member and engaging in unwanted physical contact crosses a line. Disneyland owned, this is so long. Disneyland owned guest policies ask visitors to treat cast members with respect and prohibit unsafe, disruptive, offensive behavior. Disneyland also reserves the right to remove guests or deny admission when necessary to maintain safety, security, and order. Cast members are employed doing their jobs. They should not be expected to tolerate unwanted touching, kissing, or repeated romantic advances simply because they are portraying a beloved character. There is also a broader concern about consistency. If male guests repeatedly pursued a female character performer, attempted to kiss her, and repeatedly sought her out after multiple encounters, many people would immediately recognize that behavior as inappropriate. The same standard should apply regardless of genders of the guest or the cast member involved. We are not asking Disneyland to police harmless enthusiasm or prevent guests from enjoying character interactions. We are asking Disney to apply its existing standards consistently when a guest repeatedly crosses physical and personal boundaries with a cast member. We respectfully ask Disneyland Resort to investigate the documented incidents involving this guest and Peter Pan cast member, review available video and other evidence of the repeated behavior, speak with affected cast member and determine whether they feel safe and comfortable with continued interactions, take appropriate action under Disneyland's existing guest conduct policies up to including removal from the parks or ban from Disneyland Resort, and ensure that its standards of safety, respect, and appropriate conduct are applied consistently to every guest.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I think this is fine. I think asking the character about it and seeing if he feels uncomfortable and moving from there is the best step. In my personal opinion, like, you know what I mean? I feel like investigating it, seeing if he's uncomfortable, if he's not uncomfortable, whatever. If he is uncomfortable, then yeah, something should happen. But there are a lot of people very aggressively speaking for this person, and we don't know how he feels about it. Now, listen, Disney, there is a chance that he feels uncomfortable speaking up because he doesn't want to be fired or because whatever. That's a potential. We don't know. But there's also a potential that, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but he doesn't care that much and that's why he speaks up. Or maybe if prompted, if asked about it, he would speak up. Or maybe it is uncomfortable, but it's not enough for him to be like, yeah, I want to get her banned. We don't know. Because what if he's not what if he it's not a huge deal to him? He's like, oh yeah, this lady's kind of kooky, don't really care. What if it's a situation like that and everybody's like, ban her, ban her, ban her, burn her at the stake, burn her at the stake? Okay, I will say, the reason why a lot of people are acting so insanely harsh towards her is because of this photo. Now, that is in the deck. However, guys, oh, Captain Buzzkill alert! Captain Buzzkill! I'm coming! It's me, Captain Buzzkill! It's a fake fucking photo! Also true! Somebody commented about the crochet, and they were like, that's not how crochet works. That's actually so true. this were an actual photo and not AI, the stitches in the crochet would literally be ripped and cut, but they're perfectly like, I crochet, I know this. They're perfectly closed off. They're perfectly like casted off and like ended. That's not how crochet works. That's actually so true. If it were actually fucking cut, it would literally be like frayed like that. Like when you cut crochet, it literally will unravel. Like you can't just like cut it like that. It's the fakest shit ever. The original poster of this photo, mind you, their account was entirely made to post this, to act as if they received the duck and it had an air tag in it, and then they deleted their account. I can't even find the original account anymore. Oh, there it is. Y'all, the account username is literally Peter Pan Disney 0. Guys, we're so cupped as a humanity that people are actually believing this. What do you mean, Peter Pan Disney 0? Disney 0. Guys, we're so cupped as a humanity that people are actually believing this. What do you mean, Peter Pan Disney 0? I am Peter Pan from that one viral TikTok 12345 username. Okay, let me look up the account. Peter Pan Disney 0. Is the account still up? Oh, it's still up. It's still up. Let's see. First video is just a still image, so that's oh, obsession audio. First video is just a still image, so that's even more like it's AI because it's like it's a still image. Like I know AI can do videos, but obviously it's a lot more convincing. Just a still image, and then again, like I said about the stitching, and then true. The top comment says she didn't even plan on giving it to him. That is so true. That is so true. Somebody said, okay, but this is such a non-issue. Which is really funny to comment on this because they're not even saying it's fake. They're just like, yeah, okay, she put an air tag in it. Welcome to the real world. This is such a non-issue. Talk about modern day problems. Like, what? What the hell? Okay, what else? This account has 3 posts. Let's just watch them. Oh, just another photo of the air tag. Bruh, that ain't even the same shade of green. You're just getting... Oh, and then we also have... Contains AI-generated media.
Bruh.
Oh, and then a still image of him with a hammer. And he smashed the air tag. Oh, and then put the duck in the garbage. Okay. Due to everything that's been talked about these past few days, I wanted to share what I did after finding the air tag. Please don't use this as a reason to be rude or hateful. What happened wasn't okay, but I believe things can be handled differently and worked through with the right help. Oh, okay. It's all fake though, so whatever, like whatever. I will say though, this whole like air tag thing, I think a lot of people do know that it's fake. I think a lot of people just kind of want to believe it because they want a reason to dislike her. And TikTok is so big with this whole morality thing behind like, you're allowed to not like someone simply because they're cringy or you just don't like them. You're allowed to find them cringy. You're allowed to not be a perfect saint human being. You don't need, because it's actually worse. It's actually worse if you try to spread a narrative that they're a pedophile or they're a deranged stalker criminal. That's worse. That makes you worse of a person than if you were just simply a person that didn't like someone because they're cringe. So this whole morality complex that people on TikTok have where they feel as if somebody needs to be the worst evil person ever and morally corrupt in order for them to feel justified to dislike them, it actually makes you a worse person because you're pushing a false narrative on someone that's really fucked to accuse somebody of, in my personal opinion. I'm fine with being a bitch. I'm fine with being an asshole. I'm fine with being a fucking bully. Like, if that's, you know, if that's what this is considered, oh, I'm just making fun of someone because I think it's cringe, lock me away. I'm not gonna act like this shit is real, though, so that I feel justified in poking fun at something or in laughing at something. You know, we're all adults. We're allowed to occasionally cringe at shit. We're allowed to poke fun at stuff. I'm not going and commenting on her shit. I'm actually giving her the benefit of the doubt as much as I can, but I don't feel like I need to have a moral high ground to poke fun at this. I'm just poking fun of it because it's cringe. And if that makes me a bad person, so be it. I'm a better person than acting like she's like than the people who are spreading this like horrible narrative that know it's fake. So don't do that shit. Don't gauge in that shit. That's so weird. You don't have to be justified in everything. You are allowed to just simply find someone cringe and not like them because they're cringe. And that's it. That's all. Anyways, I will say though, because I did just defend her because the air tag thing is fake. Yes. However, she has also been accused. This is where the criticism against her is actually valid. Okay. This is where the criticism is actually valid. She has been accused of stalking him for 10 years because she does have posts dating back to 10 plus years ago. And she does have posts on her account showing her interactions with Peter Pan for over 10 years. For instance, being 26 in 2026. In 2016. Being 26 in 2026. Being 16 in 2016. Being 16 in 2016. Being 26 in 2026. In 2016. In 2016. Bruh, what the fuck is the top comment on this? Stop. Peter Pan, help me. My first love was indeed Lost Boy. That's her younger. That's her, yeah, young. She has braces on. Okay. I will say back in her defense, though. Back in her defense, most of them are different actors, which is good. It's good. Because at least it's not like some people are framing it like she's been stalking this Peter Pan for 10 years. And it's like, no, okay. These seem to be like, there's so many clips with her with so many different Peter Pans. So I guess at least her obsession is split between multiple. I do also see the narrative that the Peter Pans just keep quitting. I don't know. It is interesting because it's like, if she goes to the same Disneyland, actually, now that I think about it, the Disneyland probably does have multiple Peter Pans so that there can be a Peter Pan every day. I guess that does make a lot of sense. What is this video? When people ask how I got a 5-minute video with the Lost Boy at Disneyland.
Pen and paper. I got to the mic. I'm like, oh, press record. Drive a roll the part to shoot, please.
Oh, what's the caption say? Just saying if he didn't want to be around me, he would literally run away. Okay, that's not making you look better. Like, most people don't just run away from people that they don't want to talk to. He definitely was giving you hints of like some space. Like, I think you should give just some personal space, you know what I mean? And I think whether or not a lot of people, of course, are speculating about like if she has autism or something, I don't think it's the best for people on the internet to speculate about stuff like that, specifically because like with autism, that's like actually like a very rigorous process to get diagnosed. I would know because I am autistic. There's like so many disorders that mimic certain parts of autism. So I think people just see anybody socially unaware and they're immediately like, autism. And also now that I've labeled them with autism, if you critique them at all, you're actually morally incorrect for critiquing them because I just labeled them as autistic. I think, A, we don't know if she has anything or what if she does. B, a lot of disorders can come with lack of social awareness, etc., etc. C, if she did have autism, I still think that it can be constructive to point out boundaries to her and to point out, like, hey, his body language seems to say that, like, he doesn't want to be this close to you or accept, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's inherently bad to let someone know what the room is saying if they're struggling to read it. You know what I mean? What's this? I saved this one. Her with Peter Pan. The whole book, because the caption says, Peter had me read him the whole book of Peter Pan. I hope the fuck not. You're just there for 2 hours. God. Oh. Stop. Stop. No, somebody commented she drains their life force until they have to hire new ones. Yo. Just had to try to kiss. Oh, wait, yo, let me see the caption of that one. Okay, there's the photo. I'm so happy. I think I'll give you a kiss. I just had to try to kiss my favorite redhead on hashtag National Redhead Day. Bro, his face when she tries to kiss him. No. I would visit him again in the caption. Again. Hey, Peter, is National Proposal Day. Him. No, don't get any ideas.
I don't want you either. No.
I don't want you either. Who is that?
I don't want you either. No.
Oh my god, what is going on in the background? Okay, yeah, that's her going up behind Peter, hugging him. Okay, yeah. Yes, definitely getting too much. Like, I do agree with that. As much as I'll defend her when it comes to the AirTag stuff and my whole, like, morality rant and stuff, it is getting, like, I can't acknowledge, this is too much. This is too much. Though, this is too much, though. To the lost boy that changed my life. I will never forget you. Yeah! I will miss watching. Okay. Told Peter that I've known him for 10 years, so we decided to recreate one of our first photos. It is a different Peter actor. I will say that. Okay. Stop going so fast. Let me put this in slower motion. 10 plus years and counting, visiting Neverland once a week. What is that video? I don't like it. Oh my god. Wait, what are all of these photos? Like, their faces in all of these are awful. Kiss a ginger. Yeah, like, oh my god. Yo, what the actual... Okay, yo, this is actually crazy. I haven't watched this fully, like, through, but this is actually crazy. I think one comment was talking about her trying to kiss him, and I was like, no, I don't think she did that. Yeah. Yeah, she does.
That was a good morning when you took the ingredients.
Oh my god, and there's her running after him.
Oh! Hi, Tony!
Oh my god! How is there so many photos like this? Oh, pause to row, god. To my favorite something. I just wanted to thank you all for the magic you've created for me. You will always be my favorite newsboy, and I will never forget you. What? I hope you actually read this newspaper I made for you. I wanted to make sure our goodbye was special, even though we would barely talk. You made my Disney college program so special, from waving to me while I was at work to giving me that smile or wink during the show. Okay, so this seems to be somebody that she used to be in some sort of college program with. She did a college program at Disney, and she was obsessed with the newspaper boy. And this is the message she gave to him, where she acknowledges even though we would barely talk. You made my Disney college program so special, from waving to me while I was at work to giving me that smile or wink during the show and taking the time to meet me after the show multiple times. I'm so thankful for the memories I have with you. I'm also sorry if I ever bugged you too much. I just really like the show. I know it's crazy, but there's just 2 things I'm going to miss while I'm away. One is the red car trolley show, and the second is Peter Pan. You both made me feel like a child and brought magic for me. I couldn't thank you enough. Oh my God, it all starts here. Oh my God. When I applied to the college program, I never thought I would become attached to any character, but I did. It's funny to me because at work, they didn't know I love the newies. So they let me stand outside so that I can wave at you and you can see me. I think my favorite memory with you was when I drew all the newsboys and you guys got off the trolley for the first time and signed them. And when you remembered me the first time, I also loved giving you a toy hot dog. My plan was to get you a real one, but when I asked the people who drove the trolley, they said you couldn't eat it, even if you wanted to. So that's why I only got you the toy version. Well, I wanted to end this by saying thank you again. I hope we can stay in contact somehow. This isn't goodbye, it's a see you soon. I wonder what condition this is. That because okay, I will say, I try not to diagnose people. Like I don't need to have my like armchair psychologist moment, but there's clearly something about her personality that's like obsessive like this. And I am so curious as to what that is. 'Cause wow. Yeah, so that's that. It's oh wait, last video actually. Wait, I have one more. I have one more because I saw this yesterday. Somebody did perform a ritual of sorts. Let go of me.
Damn it, bitch! I said let go.
To free Peter Pan at Disney. You know, the cord cutting thing. What is a hidden Mickey? An artistic representation of Mickey Mouse subtly concealed by Disney Imagineers and artists within the Disney design of theme park attractions, resorts, movies, and merchandise. Okay, so it's a like Disney adult thing to like look for hidden Mickeys. Because I keep seeing comments that are like,
I hear there's a hidden Mickey in the therapist office.
And then somebody also commented, hidden in plain sight. On the fucking burning cord shit. Yeah, so that's the current lore to do with this viral meme about the Peter Pan, Disney adult obsessed Peter Pan shit. I am so curious though. I want to hear a Disney worker's opinion. Because I am so curious about, like, if they're comfortable speaking up.
Can I just say you guys have it so wrong with this whole like Peter Pan Disney adult situation thing? As a former face character performer at Disneyland and Disney World, honestly, I probably even met this girl because that was around the time I was working there. Literally, that Peter Pan did not feel unsafe. He was doing his job. He did not feel like she was stalking him. Like, you guys have it all wrong. And I'm not trying to justify grown adults meeting characters because it is a little weird and it's definitely like easier to meet kids and stuff, but it's not out of the norm, especially for Disneyland. There's so many more annual pass holders there that come frequently, and it's more than just once a month or once a week. Sometimes people come every day, but it is so normal, and that character performer is so used to it. Like, he doesn't feel uncomfortable. He's just...
Okay, interesting. I think that everybody should collectively stop putting words in his mouth, maybe. Because why are so many people are like,
he feels uncomfortable.
He doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Yes, he does.
No, we don't know what he feels, is what I'm saying. I'm saying his body language does signify that she's definitely getting a little close. It's definitely getting a little close. And my hopes are just that he feels comfortable expressing to somebody if he is uncomfortable, and that like Disney would take that seriously, or that like something could be done about that. That's what my hopes are. That like if he's uncomfortable, that something can be done about that, or that he would feel comfortable expressing that, etc. There's a reason why he's not talking about it, obviously, and that's because like he doesn't want to jeopardize his job, because I just feel like workplaces get really weird about posting social media stuff revolving that. So he probably isn't allowed to speak up publicly about it. Not that anybody should pressure him to. I guess an ex-performer, somebody's saying...
Hey, I want to get...
Stop. Somebody is saying an old Peter Pan actor from one of the videos came out and said that he was uncomfortable, though. I guess his name's Joshua. Let's take a look. I was going to wrap up, but hey, just give me a sec. What is this account? The username of this account is Back in the Closet. And then I'm seeing a video here that says, I used to think I was gay. Is this guy pro, like, what do they call it?
What do they call it? What do they call it?
Pro, like, what do they call it? Where do they send people who are gay in, like, Catholicism? Oh, what do they call it? No gay camp. What do they call conversion therapy? Is he like pro conversion therapy? What is this account?
If I got Jesus, I got all that I could ever need. Take the world away from me.
And now I still okay, chill. Okay, dope, fire. Awesome. I thought we were stumbling in a weird okay, fair enough. Okay, whatever, go him. Anyways, used to be a Peter Pan worker though.
Everyone, I'm Joshua, and I used to be a character performer for Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. It recently came to my attention that there is this girl that's going viral, I think her name is Tony or something like that, who is obsessed with Peter Pan at Disney World. And I used to be best friends with Peter Pan. If you don't know what I'm saying...
Right, okay, so we saw him, I believe, in the one video. Remember where the one guy was like, I don't want you, or he said something sassy to her, and then she came up behind Peter Pan and hugged him. I think he was literally in the one video. Wait.
I don't want you either. No.
I think that might be him. Oh, that's totally him. Okay. Credentials.
I used to be best friends.
So he used to be friends with Peter Pan.
If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm going to...
Oh my god, imagine they're both Disney adults and he's like,
and she needs to stop stealing him from me.
Pictures of my best friend.
Ignore the leg in the
Since the
back.
controversy started going viral on TikTok, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about a few thoughts that I had. I myself, whilst working at Disney World, had a stalker. She came to my line every single shift that I was Peter Pan, and likely to the other 2 or 3 people that were cast in the role of Peter Pan at the time, and she would continue to circle the queue line over and over and over again to see Peter Pan. Now, this person was not a child. This person was easily in her late 20s, early 30s, and would come to my line time and time again, asking disturbing questions, asking a little bit SH type questions that the character attendant that was helping me on these sets was quite unsure of how to handle the situation. Now, I'm not going to outright say that I blame Disney for these instances, as they couldn't control what the guests were going to act like once they were in the park. However, I do think Disney needs to pay more attention to how the character performers are being treated when they're on set. There also would be times when different guests would just ask inappropriate questions or questions that included cuss words or ugly language. And I think when you're there as the character performer, it's really hard to mitigate these types of situations and learn how to steer.
Because you're supposed to stay in character. That's like the number one rule of your fucking job.
In the other direction when dealing with these things, because obviously Disney is a place that was catered towards children to begin with. So this type of language is never going to be appropriate to use, even as an adult. And obviously, yes, all the character performers are also adults, but it's hard for us to figure out how to mitigate that situation. And I know that all character performers would really appreciate it if we use our common sense skills to be nice. So next time you're there, if you're an adult and you want to meet a character, just remember to be respectful and kind to the performer. And don't be a Tony.
Okay, don't be a Tony. Tony is, that's Tony. Okay. He says it himself. I will say, a lot of people are like, he spoke up about his experience with Tony and talked about being uncomfortable, but I can't tell from that video, because he was just saying, I had a stalker. He talked about Tony in the video, but then he talked about the stalker as if it was a different person, so I don't know if he's referring to Tony, if he's like, do you know what I mean? If he's referring to Tony and she's saying like really inappropriate things, obviously we didn't see that on video. We did see her inappropriate behaviors on video, but that's really, really not good. I don't know if he's referring to Tony or not. Some people are saying he is, some people are saying he isn't, because the way he's wording it is kind of confusing. Okay, yo, hey, regarding this situation, first of all, when he says friend, I didn't know this, but when he says friend, he means that he played Peter Pan. I guess Disney has this thing where the actors literally have to refer to the character as their friend. That's what it means to play a character. They have to say, this character was my friend. That means they, I don't know. Second of all, when it comes to the stalker person, he was not referring to Tony. He did post a follow-up video kind of clearing up some stuff, and he said in that video that he wasn't referring to Tony when he said that, so we can just give that a quick watch right now.
Hey everyone, Joshua here. Needless to say, it has been a very long and a little bit overwhelming day. I just wanted to come on here and address some more serious things really quick. The first thing is, I want to make it very clear that myself and the brand of our podcast, we do not stand hate or bullying or anything like that. So, and I have been made aware that Tony is dealing with quite a bit of hate on her page. And while I do understand that what's going on with all of the people that are obsessed with the Disney characters is a little strange to some people, it is a thing that happens, and we have no idea what those people are dealing with and what they're going through mentally, emotionally, what trauma they've been through and things like that, and we are not here to sit and speculate.
Bit of a backtrack. I'm looking at the comments and I am seeing some speculation about like him getting a cease and desist. Although I will say, I feel like if he had a cease and desist, he would have taken that first video down. I don't know. I don't know why the backtrack. Maybe he does just feel empathetic and like is seeing it taken, I guess, too far. I don't know.
So I would appreciate it if we could be a little bit kinder to everybody, and especially in people's comment sections, and give a little bit of grace. I also wanted to address something else because I think a lot of people missed it from the initial video that I had made.
This is about the stalker.
But I had a different stalker altogether. Tony was not my stalker. I want to make that very clear. Okay. A person.
See, and that's what I was saying. I was so confused because the way that he brought up the stalker, it was very unclear as to who he's referring to. So that absolves Tony, at least, of like that a little bit. Because at the time I was like, okay, well, if that is Tony, then that's insane. Like, because the whole shit to do with Tony in general is it's so like, on one hand, it's like, but then on the other hand, it's like, like it's like so fucking, it's not black and white at all, right? And so any bit of information like that is enough to kind of sway me. I feel like if the stalker shit was referring to Tony, then it's like, okay, well, yeah, then that's like an absolute, something needs to be done, she needs to be banned, whatever. But if it's not relating to Tony, then it's back to on the fence of like, she takes it too far in some areas, but I'm not sure if she's entirely aware of it, or maybe she just needs to have a talking to rather than be bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very on the fence. And so those details make a big difference.
A person sent a picture or a video or something like that of me interacting with Tony at some point when I was at the parks. Also, I'm going to make it very clear, I was at Disney World, I was not at Disneyland. But I don't recall this moment, and so...
Okay, so he's saying that it seems like he's only had one interaction with Tony, because somebody sent a photo of an interaction that they had when he played Peter, and I guess somebody sent a photo of him and Tony, and he's like, oh, I don't even remember that. So I feel like they only had one interaction, because he's saying somebody sent a photo of me and Tony, and I don't even remember that interaction with Tony. Does that make sense? Like, if he did have interactions with Tony, multiple of them, then he would remember them. He wouldn't be painting it like this, I feel. So it seems like he didn't have many interactions with Tony. He also said that he worked at Disney World or Land. One of them. I think he works at a different one than she frequents.
But I want to make it very clear that Tony herself was not my stalker. I had a couple of people that were stalking all of the Peter Pans at Disney World, and we all kind of knew about who they were. We would notice them whenever they would come through our queue lines all the time. I've also seen a few comments talking about like exposing Disney and bringing down Disney, and I want to make it very clear that that is not my goal here in any shape, form, or fashion. I still am a huge fan of Disney. I still visit the parks from time to time. I love Disney. I love the magic that they bring to the world and the light that they bring to the world throughout their movies, through their parks, through their imagination, and everything else. So I want to make that very, very clear that I don't stand hate towards anybody, whether it's Tony, whether it's Disney, or anything like that. And yeah, that's all. I just wanted to pop on here and say that spread love and light, not hate. And I would appreciate if we could all do that in the light of the crazy debacle that is what's happening. Okay, anyway, you'll have a good night.
Okay, interesting. So he did kind of walk back on what he said, because in that first video he ended it off by saying, don't be a Tony, but now he's like, don't send her hate. I mean, like, maybe he just came in hot, but then like saw how much hate she was getting and was like, ooh, actually it's going too far. Or maybe he did get a cease and desist and it is now. But I don't know. Nobody knows. But we do know that when he was talking about the stalker, he was not talking about Tony. And I do think he's being truthful about that, because even in the first video, it didn't really seem like he was talking about Tony. Like, it was confusing as to whether or not he was. So I think he is being truthful about that. And yeah. He definitely cleared up that for me, that Disney does not handle that stuff well. They're not like super attentive to the type of treatment that their workers are having to endure. And I think that's where I stand when it comes to this. Like, that's my 100% definitive answer. Disney needs to figure their shit out and not let their employees be put in uncomfortable harassment type situations. And that's my takeaway 100%. And that also adds context to, like, is this Peter Pan character that we just watched the video of, is he uncomfortable to say anything about it because Disney doesn't handle it well? We don't know. I think it's not good, because it's like the character is forced to play a character and stay in character. And so when you bring uncomfortable questions to them, it's like, it puts them in a really weird position. It really does. Like, what are they allowed to say and do? I don't know. You know what I mean? Hello there again. I am back because as of filming this video, like a week and a half ago, we have a couple people that have spoken up. In this video, obviously, we got word from one of the Peter Pan actors and his interactions with Tony. He said at the end of his video, don't be a Tony, but then he kind of walked back on it and was like, don't bully Tony either. It was a little confusing, but another Peter Pan actor who's actually interacted with Tony more so has come forward and spoken up about what he thinks about this whole situation. So let's take a look at that. This is Dylan something. I'll put his channel, I'll put his TikTok on screen. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
All right, hi everyone. It's me. For the many videos that have been going around on TikTok, I flew with Peter in Disneyland from 2014 to 2021.
Okay, by the way, when he says flew with Peter, it's the same thing as when the first guy says, like, I was best friends with Peter. It means that he actually acted as Peter. Disney has this weird ass rule about, like, you're not allowed to say I played Peter, I acted Peter. You're not allowed to say it. You're not allowed to say it. You have to say, I was best friends with Peter. I flew Peter. I don't know why they do that, but even after you quit or are fired or whatever, you're still like not supposed to say that you acted as Peter. You're supposed to say that you were best friends with Peter or you flew with Peter is what he's saying. Yeah. So he played Peter is what he's saying.
And yes, I had many interactions with Tony. So as you can see in the video, Tony's behavior did make me feel a little awkward and uncomfortable, but
okay, this is, let me find him as Peter. I believe he's the Peter from this video. He is not the Peter from the like super viral video that we've watched. He's not this Peter, hang on. He's not this Peter, but he is one of the Peters, yes.
Tony's behavior did make me feel a little awkward and uncomfortable, but at no point did it cross any boundaries of what a character interaction should look like at Disneyland.
Okay. So he's saying that, like, to the people that are like, she should be banned, she should this, she should that. He's saying, yeah, it was a little awkward times, but it's a pretty standard interaction at Disneyland, which says a lot about Disneyland, not gonna lie. My utmost criticism does go towards Disneyland. I think there's so much more that they need to do to ensure that these types of interactions and interactions that go so much further than this don't happen. There's a lot of Disney princesses that have spoke up about literally being harassed and assaulted while at work. I think that they need to have security with the fucking actors. Like, that's actually ridiculous that such a huge fucking company such as Disney, bitch, doesn't have security. Like, doesn't have security specifically with, like, you can afford to have security specifically with the actors and actresses. I think that should be a bare minimum.
She was very enthusiastic about meeting the character, maybe a little more so than most, but it never crossed the boundary of trying to get to know the performer. And so we need to end the discourse and the harassment and the online toxicity that is being aimed at her. She's doing nothing wrong. She's acting within all the guidelines of what a guest should do at Disneyland. And the best thing that you can do with personalities that are a little extra is cut off their supply to attention. So stop the likes, stop the comments, and stop the sharing or the reposts. This conversation of what is harassment between a character and a guest is not between any of us. It's between the performer, the company, and the guest. And
okay, low-key, I've been saying that. When we read the fucking petition to get her banned, the last sentence in the petition literally said, let me go back to it. This right here, speak with the affected cast member to determine whether they feel safe and comfortable with continued interactions. That's where the focus needs to be on. Like, it really is not for us to say if he's uncomfortable or if he isn't. You know, there was definitely some body language things that kind of indicated that he was, but I think that's just the most important thing that just like the focus really needs to be on, that like Disney has it in place so that he can be comfortable speaking up about interactions if they do make him uncomfortable, and the appropriate measures will be taken. That's like kind of my general opinion about all of this.
It's between the performer, the company, and the guest. And to Tony, they're men in tights.
They're men in tights is what he said at the end. Do I understand what that means? Oh, somebody said that he's saying we're all gay. Okay, that would be an interesting way to get that point across, but okay. Yeah, so that's another Peter Pan's response to it. So like, as far as we know right now, when it comes to the Peter Pan, we have one Peter Pan being like, don't be a Tony. And then we have a different Peter Pan being like, yeah, she's a bit more enthusiastic than most, but the hate that she's getting really isn't warranted. So we kind of have people on like both sides of it. So I think that us as just like outsiders looking in, I think the best way to determine whether or not Tony is, you know, out of line or if she's worthy of this hate is to really get to the bottom of whether or not she has autism and speculate about it further. That's a joke, by the way. Yeah, and then so we have that response from another Peter Pan, and then we also have a response from Tony's best friend. This person right here. He is in a lot of videos with Tony. Some people speculated that it was Tony's partner. It's not Tony's partner, although Tony does have a partner. Tony does have a partner also, is another thing that we did find out. I guess this is her husband. There's like a lot of photos of them together. But yeah, that's her husband. He clearly knows that she's going to Disneyland and doing this shit. I mean, like, she has a public account, whatever, so it seems like, as far as anybody knows, her husband seems to not care because, I mean, she's been doing this. And posting it publicly. It's not like she's secretly going to Disneyland. But then her friend did post a response.
This archway behind me looks familiar to you at all, that you've probably fallen down the Peter Pan girl side of the internet recently. Let's talk about it because the story is actually much crazier than people realize. First of all, the number one question I keep seeing people asking is Tony banned from Disneyland? And the answer to that is no. And anybody that's saying she is, I've seen different versions of this. She's permanently banned, she's banned for 2 weeks. All of those videos are lying to you for clicks. None of them are true. She is not banned from Disneyland. And the reason why she is not banned from Disneyland is because Tony hasn't done anything wrong. Now you're probably saying, but she's been stalking and harassing this guy for 10 years. And while it's true that she has been visiting Peter Pan, the character, not one specific actor, over the course of 10 years, this girl has posted 978 videos across 2 social media accounts, and let's just assume that none of them are doubles, which most of them are. That's still less than 2 videos a week, and not all of them are even with Peter Pan. And it's not like she's meeting the same Peter Pan actor every time or following one guy around. She is meeting the character. Now, honestly, I am super awkward at character interactions. I don't know how she does it, but she
Okay, so his point here basically is she's posted this many. He did some math on, like, she's only posting 2 videos a week, and a lot of them aren't even with Peter Pan. That's fair. I mean, as far as we know, it does appear that Tony goes to Disneyland once a week is what we've gathered. And I also did make the point of, yes, this isn't the same Peter Pan. So she probably sees, like, the same Peter Pan actor if she's going once a week, like once or twice a month. So yes, it isn't like as if it's the same Peter Pan every single week. Yeah, and that does change it a little bit. Now, if there was only one Peter Pan actor, would she be doing that? We don't know. In that case scenario, I definitely would have more criticism, because then it's like, okay, this is the same person that you keep coming back to see. But it's not. She's not obsessed with an individual actor. She's obsessed with Peter Pan. Still weird, but a little less, like, it's not as if she keeps coming for this one individual person.
Obviously plays along with the role very well, and the Peter Pan actors actually like her. There's this crazy misinformation circulating online that Peter Pan is trapped and he has to talk to her if she's there, if he's uncomfortable, and that is simply not true. Peter Pan has the option to exit stage at any time. He can go backstage, he can get a handler. There are so many options that Peter Pan has if he is uncomfortable. The fact that he is leading her around the park should tell you that he is actually engaged in these interactions and participating in them willingly. But the crazy thing is, most of y'all haven't even watched the actual videos of her interacting with him. You've just seen the hate videos that accuse her of being this crazy stalker and harasser and are jumping on this bandwagon to...
Some of the interaction videos don't look very good. I will say that.
dogpile and bully her. It's absolutely insane. The sad thing about this is that Tony is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, and she absolutely does not deserve the hate that she's been getting. The main thing I want to say about this, though, is that all of the people who are saying that she got banned, or that Peter Pan got fired, or that she spent over $2 million in the parks, or that she does this because she's neurodivergent, all of these people are straight up lying to you for clicks and views, and they are making money off of your gullibility. You need to stop believing everything that you see on the internet. People are actively scrolling through 10 years worth of Tony's videos, commenting on almost every single one, and then have the audacity to call her a stalker. I guarantee you, those people have spent more time in the past 2 weeks interacting and watching Tony's videos than Tony has spent with Peter Pan. Like, who is actually the stalker here?
I get what he's trying to say in theory, but the difference is stalking her social media account, scrolling through her videos versus, like, physically interacting with people. Not that I'm calling her a stalker. These are different Peter Pans, and, like, you know, 1 to 2 interactions with the same Peter Pan a month, I don't personally really think is stalker-like behavior. But, like, I don't know, the argument of, like, well, you're stalking her on social media. It's like, okay, well, that's not really that crazy. But the video got like 50 million views. I don't even know how many views it's sitting at right now. So yeah, people are going to go through her social media.
Now, at the beginning of this video, I did say the story gets crazier, and it does, because not only is Tony being bullied for something totally innocent, now she's getting threats. Her husband is being contacted on Facebook. There's a petition to get her banned from Disneyland.
Those are all too far.
This insanity needs to stop. It's absolutely nuts how people are responding to a totally harmless interaction with a character at Disneyland. The really sad part about this is that so many of y'all have clearly lost your whimsy. If you can watch these harmless videos of this girl interacting with Peter Pan and having a good time and think, wow, she must be deranged. How dare she have fun with a character?
Yeah, there are some people that are taking it too far when it comes to just Disney adults in general. I know that I was making a little fun earlier in this video about like the stereotype for Disney adults, but like just simply being an adult and enjoying kid-like shit is like, that's fine. I think more adults should feel comfortable to not be so damn serious all the time.
A lot of people have also been attacking her for a video where she's leaning forward trying to kiss Peter Pan, where she is a minor in that video, first of all. So anybody who is circulating that to attack her is circulating a video of a minor to bully her. The crazy thing about that video is that it just proves that some of y'all have never even seen the movie Peter Pan, because that is a scene straight from the movie where Wendy leans forward and tries to kiss Peter, and obviously the Peter Pan actor participated in it, so he was clearly not uncomfortable.
Okay, what I will say about this, I did see a comment about this. In the one photo of her trying to kiss Peter Pan, apparently they are trying to recreate this scene. Now it makes sense. I mean, she has like the blue dress, the ribbon in her hair. They even have like a little Peter Pan plushie like up above them to make it look like that's like Tinkerbell or whatever. Like that changes the context of that photo specifically a lot for me, because it's like, so unfortunate considering what's going around now that there's a photo that exists of her in which she's posing with Peter Pan, and Peter Pan in the photo is supposed to look uncomfortable because that's the pose. That is the most unfortunate shit in the world considering what's going on right now. Oh my god. But I think based off of the like outfit and the pose and everything like that, it does appear that they are recreating that scene. When I was originally criticizing her, I was heavily criticizing her based off of like the attempts to kiss and whatnot. That changes the context for me. Although I do believe in one of the compilations, it does appear that there are some attempts to kiss that are unrelated to them posing for a photo. So that's still weird and too far to me. And just the touchiness in general is still weird and too far to me. Yeah, there's definitely still some interactions where she's taking it too far and like doing too much, like running up behind him, hugging him, stuff like that, like doing too much. Although I don't know if her attempts to kiss him were like now, like seeing that photo and stuff in that context of it, I don't know if they were actual attempts, because in a lot of the photos and stuff she'll be doing the kissy face at him, but she's still maintaining distance and like she doesn't look like she's actually leaning in trying to kiss him, so it like somewhat changes the context a bit.
A lot of the haters seem to lack basic critical thinking skills too, because if you think that Disney would allow a woman to straight up harass and stalk a character for 10 years, you're crazy. They would absolutely have stepped in and said something by now for the safety of the actor, but the actor is not in danger. He does not feel unsafe. He enjoys these interactions, and if you think that after 10 years of doing this, that she's not friends with these actors IRL, you're crazy, because she actually knows them, and it's nuts that you would assume otherwise.
I think that appears to be a bit of a stretch. I mean, based off of how much she posts them at their job, if she was actually friends with them, going out to the bar with them afterwards, she'd probably have some posts with them outside of when they have to be there for their job. Like friends, like she maybe has like DM'd them on social media and they've like answered a couple times or whatever, but like friends, I don't know about all that.
These guys actually like her. They enjoy her company. They enjoy talking to her. That's why Peter Pan runs around and finds gifts for her. Like, these interactions are so sweet and cute, and y'all have twisted it into something gross and disgusting and used it as an excuse to cyberbully a stranger, and the hate needs to stop. It's gross.
Fair enough. Like, most of the points he does make are fair, like how, you know, it's different actors and the recreation photo, stuff like that. That makes sense. So yeah, that's it as far as the updates go. Let's get back to the actual video. Let me know your thoughts, because this situation is so crazy. I do lean more towards really not fucking with it in the beginning of this video. Oh, and let me say, most of this content that I watched today was me watching it for the first time. So in the beginning of this video, I feel like I was giving her more of a benefit of the doubt. I'm not really I'm not really giving her that anymore after seeing like specifically the photos of her so many times repetitively trying to kiss them. It's like, that's bordering assault. That's bordering assault. You know what I mean? That's not okay at all. But anyways, let me know what you think. Don't be a Tony, as we've learned. I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. If you're not already, this is the most, nobody asked for this video. This video is random as fuck. I just really wanted to talk about it, guys. So if you liked, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I know that it's easy to just watch a channel, forget to press that little subscribe button, but I would really appreciate if you did so. And you can like this video. You can also hype this video. That's a new feature. It helps small channels push them in the algorithm. And yeah, that will be all. Don't be a Tony, y'all. And I will see y'all when I see y'all.